going to come up that there's going to be a conflict as being a trustee and being the president of the chamber.
Absolutely, I hope so, because it'll give me the opportunity to educate those people about what the chamber
So what is the answer to that?
I am the volunteer president of the Chamber of Commerce. I'm not alone in this room as a president or past president of the Chamber of Commerce. Okay, I think they can attest and speak on behalf with me here that the job is a volunteership. It is a board. So you have a Chamber of Commerce, which is a 501c4, okay, just like the explosive, because we're in the United there. What you have is you have a volunteer board of people who decide what are we going to do to help promote the community. Most communities, it's a lot of fun. Your village gives you some additional contributions to help offset the costs of these great events you bring downtown that put their village on the map. All right, we're where we are because of who we are where we are. So we have a village run by a wonderful executive director, a great assistant. There's about 2.5 employees, if you were to do the math on it.
For the chamber.
Yeah, for the chamber. A lot of them, actually, I was just talking to our past president of the chamber about that, actually have a lot larger payrolls for less members. We have about 442 members at the moment. Cary Grove area, it serves multiple municipalities too. So now that I got that out of the way. The Chamber of Commerce is a volunteer organization aside from the 3 employees that are paid at the discretion of the board. I sit on that board, I volunteer on that board. I lose money by being on that board because I'm giving back everything I can. When I think of the chamber, I think this is my chance to give back to the community. It's a volunteership. So as the president, I don't receive compensation. As the president, I'm not a part of any exchange of compensation. In fact, the only people being compensated at the village, or pardon me, at the Cary Grove Chamber of Commerce are its employees that have been chosen and selected by the board, and in my case, the executive board. Okay? It's really not as complicated as I think people have made it seem. Every business that joins or doesn't join is no skin off my nose. My job is to help direct, with the consent of the rest of the board, how the money that comes in from dues should be spent. And I think Dave has set a great table.
If I can just add a little bit of something, it's about the community definitely, but it's really about the small businesses and the new businesses within the community that are coming in.
And the more the merrier.
We're small business owners, and the chamber has done an amazing thing for our business locally. I mean, I am what I am with the chamber, but it's not just about the community. The chamber is the community, but it's also small businesses. So I just wanted to add that.
Will you be able to vote on issues that issues regarding the chamber, because that it happens? I mean, hopefully everything's going to play out and it's not going to be an issue amongst the new village board.
What do you have?
I don't think I've ever seen a situation where a village or a village board is at odds with the chamber.
It's not uncommon that regionally, where we are, let's not even talk out of state, regionally, that there are many municipalities that offer some sort of space one way or another for their Chamber of Commerce within their village hall.
Correct.
Because just as much as the village receives calls about when's my garbage, who's this person, and who would I call about this,
Exactly.
the Chamber of Commerce is a steward,
Yes.
wants to take care of that too. And I really didn't get to it, and it's because I'm way too long-winded. What it does for the small businesses, people like with Evans over there and my family and these families here, it's unbelievable. But really how it even impacts the worries that you had brought up about, what the average resident's going to see who doesn't own a small business, and what I can and cannot vote on. At the end of the day, if the village is offering a service to the Chamber of Commerce, in-kind service policing, for instance, at Main Street Fest, I don't believe right now that it's in my best interest, given the political climate and where we're at, that I need to make that vote, because I sit on the board. Now, I don't receive compensation for that, so I understand there are arguments for both sides that I could or could not vote, and I know that it's a matter in which, to play it safe though, because I don't get paid for being on the chamber, but I sit on the board, and these employees get paid, that is something I can't vote for, and I sure hope that if this all moves forward the way it does.
Well, I think it's a marketing tool.
I agree.
To say, I've never seen, put it in one of the ads, I've never seen a situation where a village board is at odds with their local chamber of commerce.
Right.
But in
And
that
other
particular
government
situation, in that particular uncommon situation, each year you would choose to recuse yourself so that there's no question of
Potential conflict.
your
Absolutely.
to vote on that particular matter.
That is correct. I
Okay.
am not in a position right now, and I don't
And it's a
really need to
one-year
be.
term, but
Just so there's no question.
Yes.
one-year term is
Yes,
good.
but even,
Yeah.
I think understanding my place in the village is not the burden of the residents of Cary, or my place in the Chamber of Commerce. I understand that it's not maybe what people think. I'm not an employee, I'm a volunteer.
Right.
And nonetheless, though, since I am on the board of that organization, I have nothing to gain, and I'm not interested in a relationship that has already sadly been burdened by the baggage that is so unique to what the village of Cary has dealt with.